The world witnessed an unforgettable moment at the 2026 Winter Olympics as the men's snowboard slopestyle final delivered drama, emotion, and history in Livorno, Italy. Under bright skies after days of harsh weather delays, the world's best riders finally dropped into the course, knowing they had just 3 runs each to land their best tricks and impress judges. The stakes were enormous, not just Olympic glory, but national pride, personal redemption, and legacy. The star of the day was China's rising snowboarding sensation, Su Yiming, who produced a performance that will be remembered for years. On his very first run, Su delivered a flawless routine packed with technical precision, creative tricks, and smooth landings, earning 82.41 points, a score that would ultimately prove unbeatable. His performance immediately put pressure on the rest of the field, forcing every competitor to take bigger risks as they tried to chase him down. What made the moment even more special was the timing. The victory came on Su's 22nd birthday, turning his Olympic triumph into the perfect gift and an emotional milestone. As the competition continued and rider after rider failed to surpass his score, Su waited anxiously at the bottom of the course, watching the final attempts. When the last challenger fell short, emotion overwhelmed him as he realized he had secured gold and delivered his country's first gold medal of the Games. Japan's Taiga Hasegawa came closest to stopping him, scoring 82.13 points, just 0.28 behind the winning mark. Hasegawa showed incredible technical skill and style, but minor mistakes in later runs prevented him from overtaking Su's early lead. Meanwhile, the United States' Canter surged into bronze medal position with a strong third run that scored 79.36, securing his place on the podium. The format of the event added to the tension. Riders are judged on creativity, difficulty, execution, and overall flow across a course filled with rails, jumps, and obstacles, and only the best score from 3 runs counts. That rule means one brilliant run can be enough to win gold, and that's exactly what happened. Su didn't even need to improve on his first score, though he still delivered strong follow-up runs of 79.90 and 82.18 to prove his dominance. This victory was especially meaningful because Su had come close before. At the Beijing 2022 Olympics, he won silver in slopestyle and later captured gold in big air. Coming into Milan Cortina 2026, he had already taken bronze in big air earlier in the Games, showing he was still among the sport's elite. Winning slopestyle this time completed his redemption story and confirmed his status as one of snowboarding's brightest stars. The road to the final wasn't easy for anyone. Qualification rounds had to be moved because of worsening weather forecasts, and several events were postponed due to heavy snowfall and strong winds. By the time the final arrived, athletes had spent days waiting, adjusting strategies, and staying mentally ready. When conditions finally cleared, the stage was set for a clean, fair contest, and the riders delivered. Not every favorite had a perfect day. Canadian veteran Mark McMorris, who had been chasing a 4th consecutive Olympic medal in the event, finished 8th after crashing in 2 of his runs. His struggles highlighted just how unforgiving slopestyle can be. One mistake can instantly erase medal hopes. The event also showed how tight competition has become globally. The top 3 riders were separated by just a few points, proving that modern snowboarding is a game of tiny margins where the smallest landing error or hesitation can cost an athlete the podium. The fact that Hasegawa and Canter both earned their first Olympic medals made the final even more memorable, signaling a new generation rising in the sport. For China, Su's win carried historic significance. The country had been waiting for its first gold medal of the Milan Cortina Games, and he delivered it in spectacular fashion. After a strong showing at the previous Winter Olympics, expectations were high, and Su's victory helped ignite his nation's medal campaign. In the end, the 2026 men's snowboard slopestyle final wasn't just about scores, it was about courage, timing, and seizing the moment. Su Yiming's first run brilliance, emotional celebration, and birthday triumph combined into a story that perfectly captured the spirit of the Olympic Games: pressure, passion, and history written in snow. As the crowd cheered and flags waved in Livorno, a new Olympic champion stood on top of the world, proving that sometimes one perfect